Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. If you're coming from the last video a couple days ago, I mentioned that I picked up a new truck for the channel, and I'd be going through that in a couple days here. So just figured I'd throw that together now. The truck's only a couple years old. It's a used truck. I got it from a guy in town here that I know. Um, it's a 2017 Dodge 2500 Cummins again, same as my black one, just a few years, 4 years newer or 3 years newer. Um, and it's fairly similar, other than my black truck is it's an SLT, so it's just got the cloth seats and the nothing fancy, really, no options. Um, this one's a Laramie, so it's fully loaded. It's got the sunroof, as you can see there, the leather heated and cooled seats. My other truck's got the sliding rear window too. And then as for tuning, this truck is deleted and tuned just like the other one. This one's running EFI Live tuning as well. It's tuned by Thunder Bay Auto out of Thunder Bay, Ontario. They did all the tuning, the trans tuning and engine tuning. It's got a five switch or 5 position switch for the tunes. There's only 4 tunes right now though. The lowest tune I think is 20 and the highest is 110 horsepower tune. I always just run it on number 4, the highest one, because I just really look forward to replacing the transmission. So that'll probably happen eventually, especially the way I drive. But it's running a 5-inch straight piped exhaust. It had to throw a muffler on it just to get it past the inspection in town here, or Ontario, I guess, to pass the inspection. But it's got the Edge, I think it's a CTS2, I believe it's called, screen for all the gauges. It's right there, mounted up on the pillar. I kind of like it. It's got your EGTs and boost gauge and everything, a bunch of different temperatures on it. So it's all right. I like that. I do kind of prefer the pillar gauges with the EGT and boost gauge, the actual gauges, instead of the screen that my 2014 has. So that maybe will change in the future, but for now it's gonna stay. Trying to see if I missed there's any performance stuff. Just deleted and tuned, I think. And then it's sitting up. I'll get out here and I'll show you in a minute when I can get outside. It's sitting on a 4-inch BDS 4-link lift. And then it's sitting on 35 by 12.5 Toyo RTs. And it's on 20-inch rims. I think they got negative 44 offset. I'll show you all that when I get out and get a little more information on it. But yeah, I'll be give me a couple minutes and I'll be outside. Now that I'm outside, I'm going to go over to the truck quickly here. I just want to apologize if you can hear the neighbors cutting the grass. Unfortunately, they've been cutting the grass all day now that it's nice out, and they're not really giving me a break. I tried to wait them out, but I'll just try to get through this and hopefully it's not too loud. So here it is, like I mentioned. It's white in color instead of black. I always refer to one as the white one and the black one now instead of anything else, but it's like I mentioned, 2017 Laramie. It's running the XF off-road. They're black and milled. I think they're called the XF 216s, I believe. I think they're a negative 44. They're 20-inch rim, negative 44. It's running, those are just the stock projector headlights. It's got all the badges taken off all the way around, except for the black emblem in the tailgate is still on there, this one here. But to take that off, you'd have to put something else in there anyway. Like I mentioned, it's running the 4-link BDS kit. It's got new Bilstein shocks in the front here. I got a set of Fox shocks too for it. And then I also got the dual Fox steering stabilizer underneath. It's got this aftermarket grill. I'm not really sure what the make is of that. He's got the tow hooks taken off. He was getting brackets for mounting a light bar in there, but unfortunately they're not. They didn't come in before I bought the truck from him, so I'll put those back on. It's running a set of airbags here. I'm not really sure. It's hard to see what the number on those are. I'll try to get more information on those anyway, but he had them pumped right full when I bought the truck, so it was a pretty rough ride, but I let quite a bit of air out of it. Only running it at like, I think 10 psi or 20 maybe now, I can't remember. But it's got a nice little bit of stance to it. It's quite a bit more than my black truck. As you can see, it sticks out quite a bit even with the flares. My black truck's not running flares. There's really nothing more done to it now. It's got tinted windows, as you can see there. It's got the banner on the top there, just a 5% brow. It's got these running boards that I don't know if they're faded or if they're supposed to be that color, but they're kind of a gray. They're like a dirty gray almost. You wash them and it doesn't get black. They don't go black again. So I don't know what's up with that, but like they're definitely dirty now, but they're not black, so I don't know. And then like I said, it's got a 5-inch straight pipe on it. It goes out to this 8-inch tip here, which I'm hoping to replace. I kind of want to get an octagon tip, a white one, but we'll see anyway about that, because that one's all peeling. And then like I said, it's fully loaded. It's got all the parking sensors, and it's got painted match bumpers, and the mirrors are done and everything else. It's got this little bug deflector, rock chip deflector thing there. I really like that. Kind of makes a difference. There's really no rock chips on the truck that I've noticed yet, and it's a lot easier to keep clean than the black, that's for sure. Hopefully I can keep it that way, but I'm not really sure what my plans are with it yet. I want to do lots, eventually get a built transmission for it, and go from there. Kind of work my way up. I was thinking maybe 2nd gen swap, but yeah. My last little clip cut out there, but I figured I'd go in the garage and close up the doors there just so you could hear a little better instead of having to listen to the guy cutting grass across the road. But yeah, I was looking to get maybe a transmission done. That's what I mentioned in my last video, that I had talked to a guy in Winnipeg at a company called Tech about getting a transmission built. Pretty good pricing. I'm not really sure how far I want to go, whether I want to go get something built to handle 700 horsepower maybe, or I don't think I'd go up to 8, but it might be nice to have the little bit of room in case. And then eventually I want a 2nd gen swap it, probably with a 400 series turbo, maybe like a 467.7 or something along those lines. Probably gonna get an air dog system or a fast system eventually. Maybe some injectors. Well, it depends how high I go with power, but that's all going to be kind of in stages. I'll I'll have to do the transmission first, because I'll be doing it fairly quickly if I start going up too much more in the power. But yeah, we'll see what the plans are there. If anybody has any recommendations, I would definitely be willing to hear. I've been talking with some companies too, a couple guys. GoPro LED lighting, I think, is one of them. Maybe get some LED lights for it of some sort, whether they're inside or outside, or rock lights or what. Not really sure yet. I haven't got that far with it. There's a couple companies messaged me on Instagram, but we'll go kind of get there, see what happens when we get there, I guess. But hopefully you guys like the new truck, and I definitely do. It's awesome having heated and cooled seats, and definitely pumped about the leather. So hopefully you guys are excited and willing to stick around for some more build videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and any suggestions you have, you can throw them in the comments below, or put them on Instagram there. I think my Instagram is linked on my homepage there, but on the channel, but it's also just the same as the YouTube channel name, the Great White 6.7. Got the new name from the truck, and I think I explained that in the last video too. But Anyway, hope you guys have a good day.